What's up, everybody, and welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm your girl, Lady T. So today we are going to talk about Judgment Day. So last week it was sentencing and Judgment Day for a whole lot of folks, okay? A whole lot of folks. But before we get into that, I am going to need you all to do me a few things. Number one, like the video. Thank you so much. Number two, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And number three, drop a comment down in the comment section. Thank you so much. Okay, you all. So if you have not been abreast of what's been going on in regards to all the sentencings that happened last week, well, I'm here to tell you on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, okay? So let's get into it. Okay, first we're going to talk about this thing that's going on with Nosy Ho and Nicki Minaj. If you guys do not know, Nosy Ho is a YouTuber here on YouTube. I actually like Nosy Ho. I find her commentary to be very informative, very humorous. I actually like her. But unfortunately, she got caught up in some things in regards to Nicki Minaj, you know, in regards to the Kenneth Petty situation. She felt the need to, you know, speak out on behalf of the victims, and it snowballed to Nicki taking her to court because, of course, Nosy not only spoke against the case, but she spoke on Nicki Minaj's child, which was seeming to be the breaking point and led Nicki to go ahead and sue her. So with that being said, she got sued and everything, but Nosy seems to be ignoring the lawsuit. So now Nicki is countered with a default judgment. So let's get into it. Okay, you guys, this comes from Hollywood Unlocked. Now, there's other blogs that are reporting on this, but I'm just going to just take this from Hollywood Unlocked. And it says, Alexa, play Rihanna, Itch, Better Have My Money, because Nicki Minaj is coming for her coins. Okay.
Here's Better Have My Money by Rihanna on Amazon Music.
I do apologize. Alexa actually thought I was speaking with her. So, okay, so let's continue. So, according to All Hip Hop, the hard white rapper has filed a motion requesting a default judgment in the $75,000 defamation lawsuit she filed against YouTuber Nosy Ho for a number of scandalous statements she made about Minaj and her family. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I like Nosy. And I'm only reporting on this because it has made it to mainstream media. I usually do not talk about drama in regards to other YouTubers because I just like to stay in my own lane. Just to be honest, I just like to do me. I ain't here for none of the drama, but hey, it was made to mainstream media, so we gotta cover it. And like I said, last week was sentencing day for a whole lot of folk. Okay, so it says Minaj is showing all the. So this is what Nosy Ho had been saying all over social media. Minaj is showing all this cocaine, shoving in all the cocaine up her nose, allegedly. Thank you, allegedly, but we also know it's true. The YouTuber whose real name is Marley Green. So basically, on her video, Nosy Ho was like, Nicki Minaj is showing us all this cocaine, just shoving it up her nose, allegedly. And she was like, thank you, allegedly. No, it's not allegedly. It's true. Now, mind you, she kept saying it was true, but we have never really seen Nicki go, snort cocaine or anything like that. So we don't really know it to be true. Again, love you, Nosy, but we don't really know this to be true. Okay, let's continue. Okay, it says here. Instead, Minaj is in a video that has been widely spread on Twitter. Listen, I can't even say allegedly with this because I know we all know it's true. I'm not saying allegedly on that. Nicki Minaj is a cokehead, but it didn't stop there because Green went on to make some horror remarks about Minaj's son, Papa Bear, saying that because the child's father, Kenneth Petty, is a registered ex-offender, their son is going to be a predator. Okay. In court documents obtained by All Hip Hop, Minaj's lawyer, Judd Bernstein, said that with Green failing to respond to the lawsuit and enough time has passed to request the court to grant a certification of default, defendants have not answered or otherwise moved with respect to the complaint that and the time for them to do so has expired, Bernstein stated. Before filing the lawsuit, Minaj had told her followers on Twitter that she'd be suing several outlets and YouTubers who had made derogatory and defamatory accusations about her over the last few years. Now, let's get into this. Now, with Nosy stating that, okay, Nicki is allegedly a known drug abuser and her son more than likely will become an abuser, a sexual abuser, due to the fact that that's what his father's known for. Again, I like Nosy, but we have to leave children out of this, okay? We just have to, Nosy. And so I honestly believe that was the straw that broke the camel's back in all this situation. I honestly think Nicki could have dealt with you talking about her husband because she knew that was going to come with marrying that loser, okay? She hasn't really even went after nobody talking about her husband, okay? I mean, she may say some things when she had Cream Radio, when she first got with Kenneth and married Kenneth, but as far as like actually taking steps as far as legal litigation, she didn't do that because she knew what she was in for. But for you to speak against her child, an innocent baby, yeah, she felt the need to sue you, okay? And that's all I'm going to say on that. Okay, now we're going to move on to another person that unfortunately was sentenced. Well, not unfortunately, he deserved every bit of it. Eric Holder Jr., the guy who was convicted of gunning down beloved hip hop artist Nipsey Hussle. Now we're going to get into that story now. Nipsey Hussle, as you know, not only was a rapper, but he did so much for his community in Los Angeles. And for Eric Holder to do what he did was just unfathomable. So we're going to get into the story, you all. Now it says here, a Los Angeles judge on Wednesday sentenced the man convicted of gunning down Nipsey Hussle to 60 years to life in prison after hearing testaments to the immense cost of the killing of the hip-hop star and the neighborhood leader, and of the lifetime of mental illness, abuse, and struggle of the man who shot him. Superior Court Judge H. Clay Jackie II handed down the sentence to Eric R. Holder Jr., 33, who was found guilty of the 2019 first-degree murder of the 33-year-old Grammy-nominated hip-hop artist outside the clothing store Hussle Ford founded the Marathon in South Central Los Angeles. Neighbors were both were neighbors. Both grew up in a very similar circumstance. So I want to actually play the video of the sentencing so we can just watch together and see the expression on Edward Holder's face as he is getting sentenced, you all. All right, you all, here we go.
We're mindful of what was presented as to Mr.
Let's start over.
Mental health history. I'm also mindful of the devastation caused to the victims and their families. So I think this sentence balances both. The principal term in this sentence will be count 3, the 245A2 on Mr. Latham. The court selects the midterm of 3 years in state prison. For the gun, there will be an additional 4 years in state prison consecutive. And then for the great bodily injury allegation that was found true, it will be 3 years consecutive to that. So for count 3, it will be a total of 10 years in state prison. As to count 1, the murder in the first degree of Mr. Askadon, the sentence will be the term prescribed by law, which is 25 years to life. In addition, there will be the 12022.53D allegation, which is consecutive. That will be an additional 25 years to life. So for count 1 alone, it would be 50 years to life. The total sentence would be 60 years to life in prison. The court would also recommend to the Department of Corrections that the defendant be housed in a facility that would address his mental health needs.
Okay, you all. So that was the sentence handed down to Eric Holder Jr. Okay. So I believe that the punishment fit the crime. Eric, I understand he had mental issues, but at the same time, you took someone's life. You took someone that was a loving father, a loving companion to his fiance, Lauren London, a stand-up leader for the community, So, yeah, the punishment fit the crime. I do hope that they did offer him some mental help, so I hope that he does get the help that he needs, but you got what you deserve. You got what you deserved. I'm actually glad that this didn't take any more time than it needed to be, because a lot of times when we're dealing with outlandish behavior when it comes to violence and murder, especially within our own community, sometimes justice isn't served or it takes a long time. Now, again, do I understand that he had mental health issues? Yes, I do. But again, it doesn't negate the fact that he took someone's life. So, yeah, at this point, I honestly feel it is what it is. Now, we're going to talk about the main reason why we're here now. So, as I said, y'all, it was sentencing time all week, okay? Everybody was getting it. It seemed like the judge was just bringing down the gavel on everybody, okay? So, we had Nosy Ho, they about to hand down a default judgment. Eric Holder just got sentenced to 60 years. So now we're going to talk about this issue between R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein. Now we're going to first talk about the cases and the sentencing. And then we're going to talk about the backlash on social media, okay? So first, you all, let's talk about R. Kelly's sentencing, okay? So R. Kelly was sentenced to, as we all know, he's serving 20 years, okay? Well, he just got actually sentenced an additional 30 years, okay, for an initial, let's say he was sentenced to an additional, he's serving 30 years. My mistake. So let me correct myself. He's already serving 30 years and got an additional 20 years sentence for prison for sex crimes against children. Okay? And I can say this now because, again, I'm not monetized yet. Guys, we are. Speaking of my road to 1,000, we are 13, you hear me? 13 subscribers away from hitting my goal to getting to 800. So you all, please, not only like that video, subscribe to that channel so we can get to that goal. Okay, so as I was stating, R. Kelly got an additional 20 years for sex crimes that he's committed. Now, these 20 years will be served consecutively. So overall, he's getting 30 years for everything that he's done, from messing with young girls to having child pornography and things of that nature. So he, all in all, will have 30 years. So he'll be about 80. If he makes it, he'll be about 80 years old once and if he gets out. Okay. Now Harvey Weinstein was charged with similar activity. He got an additional 16 years for a sexual assault conviction. Now, this is different because he's already serving 23 years. Okay? So all in all, he'll be serving 39 years in jail. Okay? Now, to be honest, I feel like they both got what they deserved. Okay? But a lot of people on social media are upset because they feel as though that Harvey Weinstein got less time than R. Kelly, and they think that it is unfair. They want to chalk this up to a race thing, and I'm just not here for it. I'm not here for it because you guys need to comprehend, and that's why I'm here to tell you, right? That's what I'm here for. So now with R. Kelly, yes. Now, maybe a lot of people are upset because overall, he did get sentenced more time because he's already serving 30 and he got an additional 20. Even though the 20 will be served consecutive with the 30 that he's already serving. So he's, like I said, he's getting 30 years. Okay? He's getting 30 years. All in all. As opposed to Harvey Weinstein's 39 years, because his additional 16 is not going to be served in conjunction to the 23 that he's already serving, okay? So, but a lot of people were really upset in regards to the sentencing. Like I stated, they stated that it was unfair. They were saying that, that how did Harvey Weinstein get less time when he would take him over to Epstein Island and do whatever and just treat these women any old kind of way? And R. Kelly, a lot of these parents were allegedly just giving their young daughters to this man, and he got more time. Now, as I stated, if a lot of people on social media, if they're upset because he got more time overall as far as sentencing, okay, I can maybe give you that. But as far as like time served, he's going to serve more time. He's going to serve less time than Harvey Weinstein. Again, he's serving 30 because 20 of those years will be done consecutively. Now, Harvey Weinstein is getting, as I said, 39 years. But let's go into some of these comments on social media in regards to everyone comparing these sentencings, okay? Now, some people are saying, let's see here. Now, some people are just realizing that, hey, it's just Judgment Day all week long, because some people are saying that, okay, there was like first R. Kelly again, and now Harvey. The court system is going to work today. I tend to agree with that. The court system went to work all last week, okay? Now, and then you have some people that's talking and stating, facts. They're saying before y'all come with the R. Kelly got 20, he already is serving a 20-year sentence. Okay. So let's see here. So some people are saying 16 years for him, but Kel's got 50. I hate it here. Now, wait a minute. Now, again, I don't know if they're not comprehending or they're just mad at the overall sentencing. Talk about you hate it here. This man is a freaking pedophile. And again, I have the right to say that now because, again, I'm not monetized yet. So I can speak freely until I start getting paid. But yeah, he's a freaking pedophile. So people want to use the fact that R. Kelly is black to excuse his crimes. And I think that we as a people should stop excusing our own in regards to crimes just because we see other people of other races do it. We always want to compare instead of holding our own accountable. And I don't like that. So let's go into some more comments. Okay. Let's see here. And then you got some people that say a reminder reading is fundamental. Read. Let's see. Let's see. This person says, I'm not here to compare the two because wrong is wrong, but whoo, child, ain't shit changed for real. What do you mean ain't nothing changed for real? This man is serving more time than R. Kelly. But people don't seem to understand that because all we do is seem to read the headlines and don't do any real research. Okay. But R. Kelly got 20. So everybody's comparing that, when the sentence came down, R. Kelly got an additional 20 years and Harvey Weinstein got an additional 16. Not understanding the impact of each sentencing. Not understanding that Weinstein's is going to be added onto his sentence. So again, he's doing 39 years. And then R. Kelly, his is going to be consecutive, so he's only doing 30. So he's doing 30. People don't seem to understand that. They just hear Weinstein got 16, Kelly got 20. And then, of course, again, we have some people that say reading is fundamental. This generation has no dang on hope. They don't, because everybody just loves to be and feed into propaganda. This is a slap on the wrist compared to the over sentence of blacks for minor crimes only in America. Wait a minute now. This man is getting 39 years. He's already old, but everyone wants to just automatically just downplay the sentence and acting like he's getting away with something because they don't want to hold black people accountable. This is what I don't understand. Like, are anyone forgetting what R. Kelly did? And I'm not just talking about R. Kelly. I'm talking about when any of us do wrong, we always want to compare and just downplay what we did. Just like with that unfortunate situation where that man was murdered after black police officers sat up there and beat that man. Okay? He was sitting up there calling for his mama. Down the street from his mother's house, getting virtually beat to death by his own. But no, we want to downplay that and be like, well, lock up the white people too. The white man stood there and let it happen. Yeah, he did, but he wasn't the person who did it. Okay? And I'm not excusing the white person that was there. He needs to be in jail too. But it's just like, we never want to take accountability. We always want to just compare. And then when we make the comparisons, we don't even have the full truth. We don't even do the research. Okay. So I'm just going to go through a few more comments and then I'm going to tell you my opinion. Which I know you like, girl, you already did that already. But yeah, I got a lot more to say. And they said, how he get less time than R. Kelly? He should have received more years than Robert. And then some people say, y'all really need to add up his sentence to when they think he's going to die. And then, of course, some people are doing the math for our uneducated black folks. We have people in the comments saying, people, please learn how to do some math. I'll help you. Harvey is serving 39 total years. That's 23 plus 16. R. Kelly had 30 years and got 20 more, but 19 is concurrent, meaning at the same time, and one additional. That means that Weinstein has 39 years and R. Kelly has 31. See, even I stand corrected because this person did their research and did their math and did their due diligence, and even has me standing corrected. So R. Kelly will get 31 years to Weinstein's 39. Please learn how to do math before you make a scene. I agree. Let's see. R. Kelly got way more time. No, he didn't. Not in reality. If you listen to the sentence, yes, but not in reality. 16 and R. Kelly got 30. Well, Harvey Weinstein is already serving 23. So again, y'all, I'm done going through the comments because as y'all can see, it's more the same rhetoric. People just do not seem to understand what's going on in regards to the sentencing. So I just really want to come in here while we were talking about how everybody was seeming to get sentenced and everybody was just getting hand down judgments last week, that we just had to come in here and talk a bit. So now, in regards to the R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein comparison, I honestly think that both of these men are disgusting. They both need the book thrown at them. I believe that both of them got what they deserved. I don't think that R. Kelly got a slap on the wrist. I don't think Harvey Weinstein got a slap on the wrist, because what y'all don't seem to realize is these men are both old. They're both going to die in prison. Okay? One got 31 years, one got 39. R. Kelly's already in his 50s. He's going to be like 80-some years old when he gets out. Okay? Harvey Weinstein is beyond old. He's going to die in prison as well. Okay? So I don't understand why, first of all, we need to compare, because they're both garbage. And second, they're both going to die in jail anyway. And thirdly, they both got what they deserved, okay? Which is hard time and decades in jail. So y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think that it was a thing regarding race when handing down the sentencing? You think it was a racial matter? Do y'all think they both got what they deserved? Do you think the sentencing was fair? Anyway, y'all, please drop your opinions down in the comment section. And until next time, y'all, peace and love.